Hello folks, and welcome back to my speed run in SnowRunner. This is day 26 of the version 2 speed run. And we're going to pick up where we left off. It's been a few days ago. As I told you in the last video, work was going to get really hectic, and I probably would not be able to stream for a bit. And I did have enough videos saved up to spread them out on YouTube. I am back and ready to get this thing rolling again. I also did a couple of days where I played the Long Dark, doing the Halloween thing that they had going on for it, and found that quite enjoyable. I did pretty good in it. I did 2 streams, and I was testing something out in the Long Dark, testing out starting at a new location, and actually did really well, and just kept it going to see how long I could keep going in that. And I did not stream it, which I should have, but like I said, it was just a little bit of a test to see if I could start out in the Hush River Valley, see how hard that would be. And I actually ended up going to 8 regions. I picked up 7 of the fires and was 100 yards from picking up my 8th one, because there's 10 of them you're supposed to get to, and got attacked by a bear. And I never even saw him till it was too late. I couldn't get away. He attacked me, and after the attack I stood up and tried to run away, and he attacked me again and killed me. So I will be doing another run. So we'll see how that goes. But tonight I am doing my speed run in SnowRunner. And you have to forgive me, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather last couple of days. So I've got a little bit of a sore throat, got some congestion going on, but I believe I'll be okay. So where we left off, I have, and it says super order up there, so let's change that before we get too far into it. What we're actually doing is cement for the region. And I have 3 to take to the warehouse, and then 3 more to take on over to Drummond Island. Then once I get to Drummond Island, I'm going to jump back over, or actually before I get on Drummond Island, I'm going to jump over and pick up the P12, bring it up to the top of the hill here so both of them can go over together. And the trailer you just saw me pass a couple minutes ago, I'm going to pick that up. That's the fuel order. And it needs to go to the top of the hill also. But I will need the, come on now, I will need the P12 to help me out over here. And I also have to remember to put a crane on it. And let me something happened with my stream here. I can't see it on my computer. There we go, it's back. But according to the little blue box I have in the upper left hand corner that only I can see, I'm still streaming. But I want to keep it up on my computer, that way I can see if there's any chat. I saw something really interesting a few days ago, and what I'm going to do is put a picture up about right now. So what you see in the picture, for those of you that are watching on YouTube, my local Department of Highways actually has an M916. And I just happened to be driving by. They were doing some road construction, and they had it sitting there. And thought it was kind of cool that it's in the game. Saw an actual one, which I have seen them before. I've driven them before when I was in the Army, but haven't seen them since I left the Army. But one thing that you'll see a lot of here in my home state is they buy military vehicles and they use them for the road crews and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Also saw a couple of weeks ago, I live near train tracks, and a train come rolling through that had probably 50 cars, train cars loaded with military vehicles. And I was sitting there with a neighbor and looking at him and saying, yep, I drove one of those, I drove that, I wrecked one of those. Brings back memories. I have been working on the other playthrough. The one that I'm going to use as sort of a gauge to see how I'm doing. And I did finish Alaska in that playthrough. And ooh, that wasn't very nice. And I don't remember how many days it took me. I've got it written down and it's sitting behind me on my desk. So I'll update you in the next video how many days it took me to finish Alaska. Alright, so we got the cement here. We'll drop 3 of them off, and I hate how it does that. I'd rather it take the ones off the trailer. But I actually think in this playthrough I am a little bit ahead of schedule compared to the other one. And for those of y'all that don't know, I started out with one playthrough, but I was recovering to the garage when I needed to, or when I wanted to, and I was using the 3 downloaded vehicles that I had. And somebody suggested that I do it without recovery, because I really like doing it without recovery. and only use the vehicles that everybody has access to in the game. So that's why we have version 2 here. And I believe version 2 is moving a little bit better. Okay, and I actually forgot that I was going to bring both of them over at the same time, but that's okay. Since I got you over here, I'll go ahead and deliver you. And we need to find out where I need to deliver to. Submit for the region. What? I just delivered that one. Okay. Oh yeah, it shows I delivered. Okay, so I need to go over to the log station. And I don't think I have the fuel for it, but we're going to give it a try. I should have put some more fuel in this thing. I was talking and wasn't paying attention. And I will have the P12 coming up behind me. So I'll top it off before it comes over here and it can share some fuel. Oh, a little on the squirrely side. This truck really does not like pulling a heavy trailer when there's no weight on the truck. And remember, the Tega has no upgrades other than tires. So I have not been to Russia to do any missions yet. I just went to Russia to actually just pick up this one truck to help me in this playthrough. And I've said before, I figure I did it early on in the game, because this truck with no upgrades is still better than the starter trucks that you get on Black River. Okay, nice wide spot here. And we'll go get the other truck. And we'll go back to the dam, and I believe the truck is still in the garage. So we'll check it out. Yep, I saw it at the top of the list. As soon as we get in here, there you are. And let's see if there's any kind of, I don't think, yeah, I want to leave those tires on it. I don't want to go with the mud tires, because if you go with the mud tires, I'll show you here, where I have 4 tires per axle in the back. If you go down to the mud tires, you only get 2 tires per axle in the back, and you can see how it's more stable this way. So I want to stay with that. And I screwed up again. I knew I was going to do that. So y'all forgot to remind me I need to put the crane on here. Yep, still have plenty of money. Heavy crane. Alright, try this one more time. So we need to go up the hill, pick up that other trailer, take it to the top of the mountain. And I debated whether or not to take them up tandem, but where this is so long and the Tega was pulling a long trailer, figured I would have more issues than I wanted to deal with getting around corners and stuff. So I do believe I am going to go ahead and do what I did in the other playthrough, and as soon as I finish Michigan and before I start Alaska, I am going to go over and get the all-wheel drive unit for the GMC, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up the F750 and its upgrades. Because the latter part of the other playthrough doing Alaska, the 750 really came in handy. And as I said, it's a truck that everybody can get, so I'm going to go get mine. And I haven't looked to see what level I am for a while. So let's check that out real quick. 15. I got 2 more levels to go to 17, and I can pick up the 916. Come on, Pokey. I could have put the highway gears on here. Made it a little bit faster. I think with the highway gears it would have handled the mud on Drummond Island pretty easily. I just didn't think of it. And I'm not sure I picked up that upgrade anyway. There's a new game out I think I want to try here in the next couple of weeks. Sort of like the Long Dark meets dog sleds in Alaska. I believe it was called the Red Lantern. One of the people that I watch on YouTube, Accurize2, actually started playing it, and I watched his video and it looked like a lot of fun. And Stranded Deep isn't going very well for me. Still can't get past 6 days without killing myself or drowning or eating something poisonous, getting bit by a snake. So I still need a lot more practice with that game. But I believe tomorrow night I'm going to do another run on the Long Dark, the Dark Walker, and see if I can get more than 7 of the fires. like to get all 10 just for bragging rights, but I don't know if I have the skill for that. I was very surprised I got 7. So attach your trailer. And get this mission up. Fuel order. Yep, that's it. And I've also got to check Drummond Island when I get over there, because I believe I have 2 of these ramped flatbed trailers over there now. So this ramped flatbed I don't need, so I'll go ahead and sell it before I go over. This truck is a horse. The more I drive it, the more I like it. Hopefully they'll put an all-wheel drive unit in for the P16 and maybe some chain tires for it. I would like to try that. And from what I understand, we are not too far away from Phase 2 coming out. It appears that everything went well on the test server. I haven't heard any announcements that it's went to Xbox or PlayStation yet. And for those of y'all that don't know, I'm playing this on the Xbox. My computer's kind of a wimp. But it'll be really interesting to have a couple of new maps in the game. As soon as it comes out, I'm going to resume the hardcore mode that I'm playing. Big Dog Gaming, how you doing tonight? It's been about 10 days or so since I've been able to do any streaming on this game. But as I said earlier, I am back with it. Work is settled down. I don't have any more early mornings to go in. So I can do a lot more gaming. Hopefully this little cold I have will go away fairly soon. I don't think you need to be in 5th gear. I guess you want to be in there. Trying to downshift it to 4th, but it won't go. It's alright, it's pulling pretty good now. So I got to looking before I started the stream, and I think I have 9 tasks to do, or 8 tasks to do, and I have 2 more of the timed events to do, and I just have the latest 3 missions to complete. I need to get gas, can't forget. Tega's depending on me. There it is. I've got the super order, I've got the concrete, and the 2 containers from the ship after I complete this delivery up here. And other than cleaning up the maps, getting all the trailers out, I am almost done with Michigan. So this is day 26, and the game days are from 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. game days. Easiest way to keep track of it. I completed the other playthrough in 30 days, but then I spent 2 days pulling trailers and selling them, so it was actually 32 days to be completely finished with Michigan. And I do believe I'm going to finish on this playthrough a little bit faster, even though I am not recovering anything to the garage. Everything has to be driven back. Up. Back it up. Because I may not bring you back this way. So let's get rid of that trailer. Actually, I will be bringing them back this way. The 2 big containers from the ship will have to come back this way. And since I'm here, I might as well get rid of this one. I am really anxious to get back to the hardcore mode. I really enjoyed playing this in hardcore. It was a really good challenge. I did update the hardcore rules though a little bit. Since I completed all the missions on all the maps up to this point, and I never used a fuel station, and I only did 1 repair outside of the, at a service center, and that was by accident. I'm no longer going to try to keep track of that. I'm just changed the rule saying I can't use a fuel station. And somebody did ask me in a comment on one of the videos, since I am manually loading all cargo, why don't I manually unload all cargo? And it is because the game won't let me do that. If the game would let me manually unload, I would do that. But in order for the game to... Did I ever get that? I don't know, but I'm going to make sure I do. In order to unload cargo, it has to be packed on the back of a truck. No, I didn't get it. Alright, so we'll accept that. It has to be packed on a truck or on a trailer, unless it's a cargo that you're pulling behind you. And there is no way to manually unload it that I can figure out. And I did do a little bit of testing with that on my original playthrough, and I can't figure out how to manually unload cargo when you get it to the destination. Which would be nice if they put that feature in. But if you use the crane to pull it off the truck and set it in the dancing ants, it won't do anything. Again, unless I'm doing it wrong. Which, if I am doing it wrong and somebody out there knows how to do it, leave a comment, let me know how to do it. We'll go to all-wheel drive. And I forgot to check, see if I have 2 ramped flatbeds. But I do know I have at least 1 semi-trailer flatbed over here. And if I have to, I'll use that. But I'm pretty sure I have another ramped flatbed over there. Yeah, that should be enough. And let's just check that. Oh, and I still have watchtowers over here I haven't gotten. Yeah, I've got 2 ramp flatbeds. I've got the one here and the one over there. Okay. Where is my ship? Ship's over here. Okay. And the P12 is there. Other ramp flatbed is here. Okay. That'll work. So since I've got to go this way anyway to make my delivery, might as well use the Tega. And change trucks. That way I can fill the Tega up. I do have the Lodestar sitting over on Island Lake, I believe. I know I still have the Chevy pickup over there, but I believe the Lodestar's over there also. See if it can maintain high. Yeah, doing pretty good. We'll head for the gas. And I forgot I've got to go closer and try to stay on the grass. Stay out of that deep mud hole. So I did notice on my YouTube channel, I have 40 followers. That is amazing to me. I don't think I'm that entertaining. But I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much. And hopefully I do not disappoint you. And for the Twitch here, I have 29 followers. So thank you very much for that also. Let's fill it up. Yeah, this whole Twitch and YouTube thing started out as a joke and to aggravate my teenage daughter. And I actually still still enjoy it. And I honestly thought I'd be the only one watching the videos. So we need to get to the top of the hill here, around the corner, make a left, down the hill, and we should be there. My daylight is fading. And I believe that I'm going to go ahead and do or start working on. Did I take the right path? Oh, I'd missed it. Okay, I gotta go that way. Turn the other way. No tipping. This is a no tipping playthrough. There we go. But I believe since I have everything I need over here, I might as well do the containers, because I really don't like that mission. Containers from the ship. And I kind of dread doing it. So I might as well get that out of the way. And then we're going to fix Cousin Cletus. I hate Cousin Cletus. If I ever meet up with Cousin Cletus, I'm going to punch him in the nose. Somebody asked one time which mission I hated the most in this game. Cousin Cletus. I've had more problems out of that mission than any other mission that I've done. It's the only mission that's ever gotten me close to throwing a remote or throwing a controller. Where am I going? I'm not ready to go down there yet. Because I forgot I'm going to do this a little bit differently. It's grip. This will be a much better truck once I hit Russia and start picking up the upgrades for it. Okay, fill you up. And I got to pull that tanker out of here at some point. Because we are not leaving any trailers behind. I'm selling them all. It's a lot of money in trailers in Michigan here. Whoa! None of that. Alright, so I need to take you on over. So we'll go down here. No, that's the wrong way. It is this one. So my plan is I'm going to take this truck over, then I'm going to get the P12 over there. I'm going to load a container on here, then take it off with the P12, load another container on here, then I'm going to get this truck out of here, get it up to about right here, and use the P12 to get the containers out of here, and then load them up over here, and then take them down and deliver them. Because the other two times that I tried to use a trailer to pull those containers out, I've ended up flipping the trailer several times and losing the load. And where it's very narrow, it's kind of a pain in the butt to reload the trailers and put everything back on its wheels. Coming out, I might use that maintenance trailer if I remember. Get me all fixed up here. So the first time I did this mission in the hardcore mode, get away from me. In the hardcore mode, I can't buy trailers. So that's part of my hardcore rules. So I had already sold all the trailers off of this map a long time before. So the only vehicle I had that could haul the containers out of here was the twin steer. And trying to get it from up here where I pick up the containers to get it out to where the maintenance trailer is, I flipped the twin steer over 6 times. So not a happy camper with that. In the hardcore playthrough, I tried to use one of the blue flatbed trailers, and flip the trailer. So this time I'm just going to use the P12's crane to get them out of here. And I do need to turn you around. It'll be easier. If I left myself enough room. Oh yeah. I think I'm stuck. Alright, see if I got some winch point. Looks like I do. Get out of there. Not enough space. Oh, on the truck. Okay. Had me worried there for a second. How far is that trailer? Okay, so I can pull it over because it's sitting right there, and I can pull it over here, and actually I can just park it here. So that's what I'll do. Get it parked up there, and then I can just bring the container up to it. I still have to bring the Western Star over here and do Cousin Cletus. And I also have... what else do I have? I have another truck over on Island Lake, and I don't remember what I have over there. I think I have the Voron. Yeah, and actually I think the Voron is the one with the crane on it. So I use the Voron to do Cousin Cletus. And let's get you set up properly. If I waited, turned too late. This thing has a huge turning radius. That should work. I also need gas. Also need a bigger engine, which we will get soon enough. One of the things I think I'm going to do over in Alaska is, unlike how I usually play Alaska, I'll do like one map at a time, do a bunch of stuff, and then move over to the next map, do a bunch of stuff, and open up watchtowers. I think I'm just going to go ahead and open up all of the watchtowers on all of the maps, and then go from there. That way I can see what I've got going on better. Well, yeah, this will be fine. The other truck will be able to get past this. Knock down some grass there. And I'm going to go fill this up, and then we're going to head over there and take that container off and get the other container. Yeah, engine upgrade is going to be nice on this truck. And the mud tires would do better coming through here also, but again, I want to keep 4 tires per axle in the back to make it a little more stable for what I'm getting ready to do. Come on, you can pull through it. No gymnastics. Just go over the bridge. And I should be getting fuel out of here to make this tanker lighter. So it happened to me again. Saving up a little bit of money here and there when I could afford it to get me a steering wheel. And life jumped up and bit me on the butt again. Because my truck caught on fire. I got very lucky with it. It seems the exhaust pipe where it mounts to the header, there's a flanged end, and that flange cracked on the exhaust pipe. It was a pretty good crack, but it was blowing hot exhaust right on my engine, and it's very close to the motor. And it actually caught, I had a small oil leak coming from the valve cover, and it caught that on fire. Luckily for me though, it was raining like crazy and the roads were flooded a little bit, and the guy ahead of me when I was going to work actually hit a big puddle and spun out. Hit some high water, and when he spun out I stopped, and when I stopped I noticed smoke coming up out of my engine. So I jumped out with the fire extinguisher, because I've always carried a fire extinguisher in a vehicle. And if you don't carry a fire extinguisher in your vehicle, you need to start carrying one. I have actually had to use a fire extinguisher a couple of times, not for myself, but for other people that have gotten into accidents. This is the first time I've had to use it for myself, and I was able to get the fire put out really fast. But it ended up burning a couple of wires and burned a sensor up. So got the sensor replaced, got the wires replaced, and I ended up having to took my exhaust off and took it to a muffler shop, and they were able to weld it for me. So kind of a pain in the butt, but it did take pretty much all the money that I was saving up for my steering wheel. So we will try it again, start saving up again. Life. And I'm grateful because it could have been much, much worse. Could have lost the whole truck. Alright, so it appears to be past 6 a.m. So as soon as I get up here out of this mud, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. And let me know in the comments what you think. How am I doing? What are your bets? Can I finish this in under 30 days? Or am I going to go to 32 days? Or even longer than that? I don't think it'll be longer than that. But let me know in the comments and let me know what you think of this playthrough. And I will see you in the next video. So until then, have a good one.